we're waiting and waiting. And Andy, the guest hunter, he always has first shot at everything. And there are 2 whopper caribou, full velvet. And I'm a nut for mountain caribou. And I'm waiting and waiting. And finally Andy says, nah, I can't bring myself to do this. You got to pay the extra trophy fee. And I think he was just there for once he'd shot his ram, it was more just he wanted to experience more of it. He didn't, I'm sure he would have liked to have shot one, but he's like, Randy, you look pretty worked up over one of those caribou. I'm like, I'm worked up over every caribou we've seen. But anyhow, by the time he makes that decision, the caribou are gone, and trying to catch up with caribou in this country is they're built for that. So we got to make another great big long stock. And as we're stalking, all of a sudden this bull stands up out of the willows right down below us. And now I got to go do a bunch of stuff to get in a shooting position. And he's quartering straight towards me, and I can see the other ones moving off. And just as he's about ready to turn his head and move off, I shot him. It was a much closer shot. It was only 110 yards.
That is crazy.
But again, it was like, all right, let's go. And just Riley, that guy, you can tell he played hockey and everything. He is just a motor. And he's 27 years old. And I got to keep up with him.
Yep.
It's like, wait a second. Father Time is quite a boat anchor for me. But ended up wrapping up the hunt with that. And again,
what a trip.
Yeah. I'm, you guys are doing that special thing. And I don't know how to explain to whoever the 500 people are who will sign up at Sheep Show to do that workout with you guys. They have no idea what an unbelievable experience they are in for.
It's going to be amazing.
If I was able to do it, I mean, I'd be disqualified. I'm going to be there to cheer everybody on. But knowing what I know now, if you told me I had to do that workout 10 times for one name in the drawing, I'd do that workout 10 times.
Yeah.
That is how spectacular that place is. And you guys are letting
one lucky winner go.
Yeah. What are they? It's at Sheep Show in January?
Yeah.
Of 2025?
Sheep Show, January 2025 at the convention. Tough sheep.
Tough sheep?
Yep. Only
not tough sheep. Tough sheep.
Tough sheep. Only 500 participants, and it will sell out. We're getting closer and closer each day.
Yeah.
And one of the 500 that completes the workout gets to go to the McKenzie's.
On a sheep hunt.
On a sheep hunt.
Oh, man. That is, I don't know if people, I mean, some folks probably are like, oh, I've been on this hunt. That was great. Whatever your greatest hunt is, the McKenzie's is going to be about 5X that.
Man.
So it's just by coincidence that you guys happen to be doing this giveaway.
It is by coincidence.
A year a few months after I just wrapped up a hunt that you guys were so involved in.
I know, and it's certainly going to be the best odds on planet Earth to win a hunt like this.
Yeah.
Because you have to finish the workout. You don't have to win the workout,
right?
But you have to finish. Then your name will go in the hat. So it'll be less than 500 people that are in that drawing.
Well, if I was in that 500, I'd be working out right now to make sure there's no way I'm tapping out during that workout.
You do not want to tap out.
No. I mean, and if they want to, if they're old like me, there is a PP. What do you guys call it?
The PP50.
PP50 plus
pre-season
or whatever.
prep 50 plus.
Yeah. That's a 9-week program, by the way, folks. And it was worth every bit of it.
That was cool because that we created based on starting our training process with you. And so much of it was around we needed to fill a gap in our products that had more mobility, more stability. Yeah. And that's stuff that we all lose as we age. And we hadn't focused on that before. So it was a huge blessing having you come in to look for assistance getting ready for the McKenzies because it created that whole product out of that process. And now that whole product has helped thousands of people that are 50 or older. I mean, it'll certainly be one of our most popular programs of 2024 because, well, there are a lot of hunters that are 50 plus that now in their life have some time, have some space to finally go on some of the hunts they want to go on.
Yeah.
And so that's a large demographic that had never really been served with a specific program.
Okay.
But it all came out from us starting to work with you in the lab. So that was not something we expected, which was cool.
I still remember the first day you guys were doing assessments of me, and you asked me to stand on one foot and do this and do that. And I'm like, they're going to throw me out of here. I'm an embarrassment to their lab. But
I remember how fast it started improving, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was I guess for me. If you don't have something that holds you accountable, like you guys and just being in the program held me accountable, you do ramp up quickly. Mm-hmm. And the incremental steps are happening, and you almost don't even notice how much change there is from, say, week 3 to week 9. And once you get to week 9, then it's kind of a maintenance thing. Mm-hmm. And as long as you don't do too much antelope hunting, it's easy to maintain.
Yeah, so. Remember there was that specific season where it was right around the RMEF anniversary where everyone started seeing you out in the wild again. And they're like, wow, something looks different about Rand. Like we started hearing that all the time.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. My wife, she's the same way. She's like, you're so full of energy. And you just, I'm like, well, you know what? I'm eating better. I'm getting exercise, so I'm sleeping better. Mm-hmm. It just, like you said earlier, it's kind of like all these pieces combined when you make that measure the difference each of those make, yeah, it's significant. But when you do them all, the difference it makes it's noticeable.
Yeah, all these little bricks.
Yeah. So I appreciate you guys putting up with me. When I went home and I told my wife, I'm like, the Mountain Tough folks want to do a workout program with me. It was all she could do not to roll on the floor and laugh out loud.
You're a fitness model influencer.
Yeah. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, they think that there's a lot of old gray-haired accountants like me who want to keep hunting, and they think I'd be a good candidate. She's like, wait a second, with your bum liver, with your bad arm, with your foot surgery, she did tell me this will be interesting, I think is what her comment was. But now she's all about it.
That's cool.
She's like, I hope you keep doing that. Mm-hmm. and I will. Now that I'm there, you just feel like you can't buy back the days of your life that maybe you feel that you could have done better. Mm-hmm. But you can earn your health back.